Who is Doechii? Who is Doechii? What TDE Doechii? What is Doechii? What's this albino alligator junk I keep seeing? What is this stuff? Somebody please let me know. Yo. Big Kish back up in here, man. All I keep seeing is Doechii this, Doechii that. You gotta listen to the Nissan. The albino alligator. What, man, what's going on, man? Somebody please let me know what's going on. Matter of fact, you know I don't like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
What is safe to say is that in a hip-hop world right now that is flooded with grifters, imitators, and wave chasers, with the momentum Kendrick Lamar created for himself, the label, and hip-hop, and the development and repertoire of TDE that has given us so many classic albums over the past 15 years at this point, Top Dawg Entertainment has now produced a new star and somebody who they have designed to carry the torch that Kendrick left the label off with. And the person they have picked to do this is the one and only Doechii. And now if you think I'm lying or over-exaggerating about this young MC being rap's next great talent, I'll just show you the respect and belief that Top Dawg Entertainment has in her, because from her video for the track Nissan Altima, she literally recreated the iconic intro from Kendrick Lamar's All Right music video where he, J-Rock, Ab-Soul, and Schoolboy Q are all sitting in a car. And now she didn't just do this in a way to mirror Kendrick, but this was one of the many ways the label has used such a high level of artistry to communicate what type of mantle Doechii is carrying, because as J-Rock, Ab-Soul, and not Schoolboy Q this time, but Isaiah Rashad are sitting in the car alongside her as she steers the wheel, it is quite literally telling us that Doechii is now positioned in the place that TDE had Kendrick in years ago. And again, while I'm not trying to say that Doechii is the next Kendrick Lamar, because that just would not be a fair comparison, what is clear is that with her debut mixtape on TDE, Alligator Bites Never Heal, Doechii has proven that she is without a doubt one of the best young talents rap has seen in years, and after a wave of new artists that with everything they have done and stood for, has made it seem like the future of hip-hop is doomed. It is so refreshing to see an artist who just cares about the nuances and aspects of making rap music that is
For those that don't rap, get a pen and a piece of paper and try to write a rap. I want you to try to write a rap and then memorize that rap and then spit the whole rap. That way you'll have a different respect for people who could put those words together and make sense while they doing it. You know what I mean? So yeah, she boy.
Has defined all great artists before her, and especially the ones that have come from her very label, because if you're a fan of Kendrick Lamar or any of the other TDE artists, you're quickly going to fall in love with this project, because it is following in the very lineage of what all the other TDE albums have stood for, and it is just pushing things forward in its own way. And again, if you don't believe me or if you think I'm over-exaggerating, Top Dawg, the CEO of the label, literally compared this album to Section 80. Again, not in terms of the quality, but in terms of the feeling and the moment that it's standing for, which is just a huge comparison. And now from the presentation of this project, which feels so immersive with its track list that flows together so seamlessly, and the story that it's telling.
I don't know who their choreographer is, but they dope. I like the way, you know what I mean, they be choreographing their movements and all that.
Throughout, to the production, which embodies so many different styles, sounds, and movements throughout hip-hop history, which ends up creating this dynamic palette, to Doechii's performance herself, which from her vocals, which are always changing in tone and are so captivating through how animated they are, and just how unpredictably entertaining they sound, which is something that you can very clearly see was studied from artists like Kendrick Lamar and Schoolboy Q, to her pen game, which allows for her to have some of the most compelling and well-thought-out raps of any new rapper who has come out in the last 5 years or so, as her writing is both witty and entertaining, but it also really makes you think about a lot of things in a way that rap music always had when it's at its best. Doechii proves through every single second of this project that she is going to be rap's next great artist, as this project is without a doubt a surefire album of the year candidate, and with the track she is on. With the development of Top Dawg Entertainment, who over the years have always allowed artists to thrive, as they are one of the only labels left who allow for people to develop properly and craft full-fledged experiences that end up making for great albums.
I'm gonna tell you another thing I like. I like the fact that she has her clothes on, and I also like the fact that there's a diversity in her rap lyrics. It's not just talking about P and B. You know what I'm saying? WAP and all. It is not. It's actually speaking. You know what I'm saying? It's talking about a variety of things in lyrics, and I could really appreciate that.
Safe to say that Doechii has all the intangibles to take over hip hop, but now beyond just the skill and merit, what's different about this moment right now and what's allowing for her impact to become even greater, and is really letting her carve out a career as a genuine creative in this era where most new artists seem to pretty much just make meme music, is due to the greater path and moment that rap is in right now. Because at this current time, we are living in a chapter of hip hop where things are changing because of the way the industry is being shaken up, and also because of the major beef that just went down. And now, while we really don't know what the future of this genre is going to look like, because so much of it is still in the air right now because of what Kendrick Lamar did, as we are seeing the foundations of hip hop culture being restored in a lot of ways, and things like artistry and skill are starting to be prioritized more than they have been in recent years. With all of this brewing up at this very moment, what somebody like Doechii has done, as she just released one of the best projects this year and has asserted herself into the limelight as a star and somebody who is being praised for having so much potential sheerly off the merit of her music and not for any other reason. With Doechii and this project, we are witnessing firsthand the very reason why Kendrick Lamar took the beef where he did, and why he and TDE created some of the biggest moments of the year, and why it mattered so much, because now with the spotlight back on them, and now hip-hop culture genuinely craving more.
See, Kendrick Lamar was thinking way ahead. He wasn't just only thinking about dismantling Drake. It was about, okay, if I kick down this door, I could start bringing people in. You know what I'm saying? This could shine a light on us. You know what I mean? I know they said they had something going on with YG ain't do the numbers that he wanted to do, and academics and them try to make it a big deal, like, oh, Kendrick Lamar is supposed to step up and tweet his album or something like that and do that. I think now who yeah, it was Adam 22 and Whack 100 was checking him, you know what I mean? But even though YG ain't do the numbers that he wanted to do on his album, there's still opportunity for him. There's still eyes on the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? They still got eyes on him. So there's plenty opportunity to do something else, you know what I mean? Selling merch and you know what I mean, walking the streets like they did. It's limitless. When you got the eyes on you, then your creative side could come out. Your idea, you can start pushing your ideas then, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I think this is beautiful, for real.
More authentic music than ever. There is now a window that's opened wider than it has been in years, where people like Doechii can shine through and show the world how great they are. And considering where rap is at, not just in terms of what Kendrick did, but also in terms of the state of new artists and talent and how worried everyone is seemed, as it really looks like most of the new acts emerging within and around the hip-hop worlds are dooming the future of the genre. It's great to see that TDE has positioned somebody to carry the mantle Kendrick Lamar did for them in the 2010s decade, and now that she has already begun to do great things and is getting attention for it. With all this momentum and praise, if Doechii moves from here and goes on to release albums on TDE that have even just a small fraction of the impact that Kendrick Lamar's did, it's safe to say that rap is going to be in great hands. So now with all this said, let me know. What do you think about Doechii? And if you listen to the project, please comment and let people know how great it is. This is seriously one of the best records hip-hop has seen all year. Now, I can't wait to hear what you have to say, and if you want to hear more about Kendrick Lamar's greater purpose for coming at Drake the way he did, and how he actually confirmed his upcoming album and when it will be dropping, check out the suggested video.
Okay, we're gonna get into that next. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about Doechii, man. I believe she's a beautiful sister. I think she's going to be hardworking. Well, she already is hardworking. It takes a lot to, create an artist, and it takes a lot from the artist to create that art. You know what I mean? So yeah, shout out to her. You know what I mean? Yeah, y'all go listen to the album. I haven't heard it yet. I just heard some songs or whatever, a couple songs, but I haven't heard the full album yet, which I should have. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Big Kish signing out. I'm gone, man.